Hey YouTube, I'm Mikey, and today I'm going to try to make some arrows. I'm going to try to make them using a shooting box. I've never done this before. I don't even have a shooting box. Got to make the shooting box first. But I'm going to give it a try, see how it works. First thing I have to do is measure out, cut and rip this piece of pine to make my shooting box. I'm going to make one roughly about 36-ish inches, maybe 34. I have a 32-inch draw on my arrow, so I want it just a little longer than that's what I'm realizing. We'll do 34 inches, and we'll rip 34 inches down to 3 inches, so 2 by 6. So we may just do 2 3/4 inch and call it that. A good knot right there. Check and see where I'm going to be able to get the most out of it. Looks like this end. Now that I have my 34 inches ripped down, I need to mark out or set my saw at 2 3/4 inches. Let's do 2 11/16 to make up for the 1/8 on the blade. We'll try that right quick. 2 11/16 on this side, and 2 11/16 on this side. That gives me roughly 1/8 of an inch. That's not too bad. I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take my little tri-square here and set this up at 1/4 inch. I'm going to mark the top edge and the inside edge at 1/4 inch. It's a little worse knot, so we'll do this side. Okay, now it's ready to plane. Had to unplug the table saw so that way it wouldn't come on, bump into it or some craziness like that. So what I'm going to do is plane this edge right here, just this corner off. I don't have to go all the way to the lines, but I'm going to make it close. That looks a lot better. Nice little groove right there. Good deal. I'm going to make a stop plate back here. 3 inches even. Got about 2.5. It's roughly 2.5. It'll be fine. We'll take 3 inches off the end of one of these. Took 3 inches off the end of a piece of that flooring right there. It looks like maybe hickory. I'm gonna put it up here as a stopping point. I like it like that. Of course, this is just pretty rough and tumble. You can pretty it up as much as you want to, but it is what it is. Now what I want to do is pre-drill my stop plate right here to fit, you know, wherever I want it to fit at in here. Ooh, gotta watch them sometimes. And of course, I have to screw this thing together too. Gotta have the bit in it. I want to make sure it all pulls together real well. Fairly decent. gotta stop there too. So our finished rough little shooting board. First one I ever made. First thing to do, square off the end. That also gets rid of that tongue. Now you've got a square spot to start with. I'm going to also go ahead and cut it to length. I want about, well, I'll make the shooting box 34 inches. So we'll do 34 inches. Gives us a little bit of play around some of these old knots and stuff like that that we're going to have to cut out. Not all of them will be good to make arrows, some of them will be. Cut the tongue off of each side of these. Get them all cleaned up pretty good. I left the groove because we're just going to cut that off anyways. I have my table saw set for 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to start ripping these blanks out. There we are. Look at that. I went from a piece of flooring, cut down to length, ripped down to size. There it is. And that's how it fits in the shooting box, which looks great. Now we just start taking the edges off of the plane. Seems to me like this plane's a little dull. Needs to be sharpened up. I think this table moves around a little bit too much on me. Oh, it's a lot better. not taking that long either. I like that. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Needs a little sanding. Some fletchings and a tip. I think that'd make a great arrow. A little thick. Shave it down a little bit more. Pretty decent straight. Planed out that way. Alright. Let's work on the rest of them. Right here I have a knot, and it looks like it goes all the way through to the other side. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to cut that out or not. Maybe. So I really like this shooting board thing here, and I can't wait to make a bunch of arrows, fletch them, put some broadheads on there, and do some hunting maybe. This is actually a really fun way to make arrows. Super simple to make. You can throw one of these boxes together in no time. If you're thinking about getting into traditional archery, this is a great way to make your own arrows. Like I said, it's been really fun to build, really fun to make these arrows, arrow blanks anyways. I will be fletching these and putting tips on them later. You can go to your local hardware store or Lowe's or Home Depot and grab you a couple of pieces of cedar board And just watch for your grain. You don't want too much grain run off. Make sure it's got a good straight grain to it. Cut it down and start working on it. Try to get me up a couple dozen of them at least, and next time we'll put some feathers on them, put some broadheads on them, and it's about doing some shooting. Really fun, great outcome here. Nice product. It's not really strenuous, a little time consuming, but you know, the product that comes out of them, you can't beat that. I'm excited to shoot them. Next time I mess with these arrows, we'll be putting on fletchings, maybe some tips, maybe do a little napping. Don't really have a lot of flint around me, but I got a lot of glass, so maybe work on some glass. If you don't want to miss that, hit like, subscribe, click the notification bell. That way, as soon as I upload that, you'll get to see it. It's going to be fun. And till then, I'm just going to keep working on these arrow blanks.